Okay, I want to talk about the 5 big ways that I think that the 1% is going to try to infiltrate and destroy the 99% movement. Number 1, they're going to try to provoke violence in people. There's already been reports of people infiltrating the movement and trying to goad people on to start attacking the police. And while I don't doubt that eventually there's going to be some swift justice served on a lot of people, the pigs that have ruined the United States, right now, while the movement does not have 2 legs to walk on, it needs to remain nonviolent. And it needs to spread very, very large. It needs to aim at a peaceful paralysis. Number 2, people who are getting their paychecks from the government or from the banks or from very big corporations are going to try to turn it into a political party. They're going to offer their support in organization and in funding. They're going to try to define its goals. They're going to put in their own leaders, and it's going to absolutely destroy the entire thing. Another political party could also try to absorb the movement, like the Democratic Party is kind of trying to do, but this has to be resisted because the disgust and the anger is nonpartisan. It's common to the 99%. And number 3, which is actually very related, is that all of these pressures to pigeonhole the movement, people are trying to hijack it for their own causes. There's people out there trying to make it into an end the Fed movement. There's people out there trying to make it into a healthcare reform movement. And they're trying to make it part as an expression of their own goals. And you can't do that. You have to stick together, unite to one common cause, one common expression of discontent, and eventually these causes will start to be realized, actions will start to be taken. But you can't do this too soon. You're following a failed model of protesting in the United States. Obviously, this doesn't work. Right now, the power is in the general and not the specific. And number 4, very related to this, is secrecy. If there are any factions that develop that start being extremely secretive and not totally open book, you need to run away from these people. They are not your friends. If you start getting any kind of promises from people, promising $1 billion in support from the Chinese government or anything like that, they're trying to just infiltrate and destroy the movement, and you cannot support these people. For the 99%, and they're going to just try to divide and conquer. It's easier to conquer 20% than it is 99%. So expel these people like the plague that they really are. Do not tolerate secrecy. Number 5 is the media. I know that a lot of people disagree with me and they think that you should try to cooperate with the media, but the media is never going to be your friend. The media is never going to help spread any kind of information that's going to help you. If you give an interview to one of these people and you say, I'm for ending the Federal Reserve, they're just going to twist it into the whole movement demanding to end the Federal Reserve, and that's not what it's about. I think that your energies are best spent on the internet or going around to people that you know personally in your own local community and handing out flyers or talking to people, etc., etc. But the media is never going to help you. I think that they should be avoided, and they're just as guilty as a lot of other people in this country that have helped to ruin it.